Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 6 of albums that are 20 years old in 2024 as we look back on the year 2004. Our top 15 albums celebrating their 20th anniversaries or 20th birthdays. Whichever way you look at it, right? We're splitting the month in half. First half of the month, looking back on 2004. Second half of the month, albums that are 10 years, I was going to say 20 again, 10 years old in 2024 as we look back on 2014. So we still have a few days left. We got the last week of 2004. Can't get my years straight. Today we're going to take a look at, for pick number 6, it is the 6th studio album. Didn't do that on purpose. The 6th studio album of this American band, released March 23rd, 2004, recorded at Water Music Recorders in Hoboken, New Jersey. Man, I was just in Hoboken the other day. How ironic is that? Also, some stuff was done at the Machine Shop in Hoboken, New Jersey, and it was produced by Machine and the band for DRT and Weathermaker Records. I'm talking about Blast Tyrant from Clutch. That's right. Killer, stoner rock, hard rock, blues rock, right? What do you really call Clutch? They don't really sound like anybody else. They've got a style all their own, groovy, heavy, right? That's Clutch. I'm trying to think, like, what else can I say about Clutch? Groovy, heavy, sometimes bluesy. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're not a true stoner rock band. They're certainly not Doom. They're not just a straight blues rock band, although they have a lot of bluesy influence. Sometimes they get a little funky. Sometimes they get pretty damn heavy. I guess they do have a little bit of psychedelia thrown in from time to time, right? Occasionally. I mean, they're not real metal, right? Although there are some moments. But yeah, they're just a very unique band that has a lot of really good albums to their credit. If you didn't catch our ranking the albums of Clutch, a year and a half ago, something like that. Guitar Hack Martin Popoff and myself tackled that one. That was loads of fun. They got a lot of albums. For this particular album, though, the lineup, Neil Fallon on vocals, guitar, and organ. Tim Salt on lead guitar, very fine guitar player. Comes up with some great riffs and some tasty solos. Dan Maines on bass, and Jean-Paul Gaster on drums. What do we have on this particular record? You got, original album. There's a couple of reissues that came out that have additional things on it. But I'm going to talk about the original release. 2004 starts off with a great song called Mercury, which then goes into the pummeling Prophets of Doom. Yeah, I like Prophets of Doom a lot. It's one of my favorite Clutch tracks. It's so good. The Mob Goes Wild, another really cool one. You got Cypress Grove, another kick-ass. I love and these songs, none of these songs are really long. They're just to the point. Tons of bottom end and groove. Just killer riffs. And then you got Neil's like unmistakable kind of like, God, how do you even describe how he sings? He's kind of like this bark thing going on. Works well with this music though. Promoter of Earthbound Causes is up next, and you got The Regulator. It's another great song. I think that's the longest song on the album, right? That's like 5 minutes. Yeah, there's a couple 5-minute tracks. Most of the rest are 4 minutes. Worm Drink, Army of Bono, another really good one. Spleen Merchant, In the Wake of the Swollen Goat. That's another really cool tune. Killer riff on that one. The quick little Weathermaker, Subtle Hustle. Subtle Hustle. Ghost, and then the last 2 tracks, Notes from the Trial of La Curandera, right? They got this kind of like, because, they always like, kind of are able to harness this kind of like New Orleans, Mississippi thing, right? Even though they're from Maryland, right? They have that kind of, that's that kind of like stoner thing, the whole NOLA area, there's something about them, right? And then the closing instrumental track, which is actually pretty much the longest piece on the album. But yeah, you got just under an hour's worth of music. A lot of really great stuff on here. Great production. This album, I think, is probably, you could arguably say, might be their heaviest album. But it also has, I think, probably their collection of strongest tracks in general. So yeah, it's a total winner, in my opinion. Let's see, we got the charts here. Here in the States, right? This only place that people really paid attention to this. Billboard Top 200, it came in at number 147, peak position. But the Top Heat Seekers, number 4, and Top Independent Albums, number 9. And then on the singles, mainstream rock tracks, The Mob Goes Wild, released and charted at number 39, right? So that's all the U.S. Billboard stuff right there. Great album from Clutch. If you haven't heard it, you're really missing out. Last Tyrant is my pick for today. Pick number 6. Visit us once again tomorrow for pick number 5. And don't forget to stay tuned for the Hudson Valley Squares. I'm trying to get this nicely back in its slipcase. It came with this kind of cool slipcase, right? This is like the deluxe edition. You get all sorts of other stuff, acoustic things or whatnot. But anyway, tune in tonight. We got the Hudson Valley Squares coming up, and all sorts of other stuff happening this week. So don't miss anything. Please subscribe. Well, this is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave, because if you don't, Tala's going to get really upset. She really gets upset when people don't click the notification bell. Right, Tala? Right? You going to tell everybody? No? She's feeling a little shy today. It's very unlike her. She's not very shy. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thanks once again for all your support there, and we'll see you tomorrow morning for pick number 5. Like I said, Hudson Valley Squares tonight, and more stuff all week long. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day here on this Monday, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.